Hello everyone, what's up? My name is Kyoshirag and welcome back to Fate Extra, now with better mic quality. Thank God. Now for people who are watching this part and before watching the Saber parts for Saber, I've already recorded the entire first week with her, so unfortunately I didn't have my my splitter cable that is allowing me to record with my headset mic. And I'm so glad that I got it, because now I don't have to worry about... I can actually have my fan on while I'm recording, for one thing. And still with storming outside, I don't have to worry about sound coming on the mic. As well as a lot of other things. Alright, let's get down to business. Then the last part, we basically got the basic rundown of the game, basic story. We learned everything about the Holy Grail War, and also learned that Ren owes us for, well, basically molesting us. And, wow, I'm a fantastic person to do a fucking walkthrough. I don't even have my guide up. Good job, me. Give me one moment. Oh, my lord. So the last time we met, the last time here, I said I would cut off the video, show up a few battles with Caster, and I was gonna cut off the video. So, it's been about 2 days since I recorded, and I am live. No, that's been one of those days grinding, one of those days was done making thumbnails, for the first 3 parts that are being uploaded this week. Fuck, what was her voice? My lord, once you exit the arena, your day is done, and you can't come back until tomorrow. If you're finished here, by all means, let's go. But are you sure you want to leave? Let's return to the campus. So recently I've been watching quite a few videos where they go into detail on each of the servants from the Fate series and their backgrounds. I'm not going to go into Sabers yet, or Casters for that matter. Casters may be a little bit harder, as there's nothing the main thing I could go by is just the game itself, because this is her game adaptation. While it is reminiscent to her story, I can't really do that. Same goes with Saber. Anyways. Master, I noticed earlier I can't reach my full potential. I'm not at my full output. It's not your fault, Master, but the more you get used to fighting, the more I'll kick butt. Let's explore the arena again tomorrow. I'm invincible when my master is certain, so don't worry. Anyone in our way will get cut down. Okay, so this is today's roles, and hopefully I can get that arena completion rate to 100% on the second floor, because that was beyond bothering me, and that was beyond bothering me when I finished the first week with Saber. And of course, I shall cut the save out. As I leave the classroom, I hear an electronic noise. It seems to be coming from the portable terminal I stashed in my pocket. When I remove it, I see some words displayed on the screen. The next combatants will be announced on the second floor bulletin board. Combatant announcements? That must mean who I'm going to battle one-on-one with. I don't fully understand, but I ought to go to the second floor bulletin board to find out. So, let's find out who we're fighting in this week, although I already know. Okay, good. So, that didn't happen again, thank God. Okay, itchy. In answer to the notice sent to my terminal, I reluctantly head to the bulletin board. On that now jorted white piece of paper posted there, 2 names have been written. The first name is my own. The other name is Master Shinji Matou. Battlefield. First Chimeric Lunar Sea. So, you're my first opponent. I'm surprised you even managed to qualify. At one point during my initial shock, Shinji came up beside me. But I guess here, all things are possible. Hey, you might even be the most powerful magus here. We're at different levels, even though we're friends. But still, I should congratulate you. Hey, didn't you just barely squeak through the prelims? I guess you're a charity case. I guess being mediocre has its advantage. You get all these handicaps and whatnot. Keep in mind that this tournament is all about true strength, so don't get too confident. And the guys who are running this tournament, are geniuses. Just look how intense the first round is. Come on, I mean, forcing people to give up friendships in order to win? That's pretty insane. Oh, what a cruel mystery fate can be, right? Even me, the strongest master here, is pained by this. After that little outburst, Shinji puts a plastic smile and pats me on the shoulder. Well, let's keep things clean, okay? It should be a good fight. After all, you're a master too. When we see each other again, it will be as enemies. Don't let our former friendship hold you back. What friendship? I didn't like you in the first place. I have to fight Shinji and his servant. No matter how many times I repeat myself, the meaning of the words fail to register in my brain. Do I have to kill a friend, a fellow human being, when I don't have any clue as to why? This whole situation has fast become a nightmare. If Shinji is making light of the situation, why do I feel like I'm trapped in hell? An electronic chiming sound from my terminal. The primary cipher key has been generated. Primary cipher key? What is that supposed to be? I guess it's supposed to be a key of some kind. It'd be a good idea to ask that priest from before, Kodamine, about messages received via my terminal. He did say that all participants have the right to ask about any of the basic rules of the tournament. And let's go talk to you, because we're not. So you finally been that's not a female voice at all. So you finally been assigned to an opponent. You're gonna have to get sit against Matou? I see. He's really strong. There's a reason why he's such a famous hacker. Well, good luck with him. Good luck, my ass, we're gonna win. Also, there's a little bit of glitches here and there, and that's because of how I started my emulator. I may save and restart the emulator from scratch and have Fiji Kiyoshi cut out what happened. Actually, I'm just gonna do that right now. Alright, so now that I've reloaded the game, everything looks much better. However, got some things to get out of the way first. Let's go here, get rid of the audio pops. Although those are pretty much unavoidable to get rid of. Yo, just get rid of everything. All the audio pops, make sure. Audio pops are gone? Okay. And stop it. And head back to the game. Okay, so now that we're back, and everything looks much better. So the reason why is because I had dropped the save state in the middle of the arena. Why? Why? Because I was done recording today and I didn't feel like level grinding caster at the moment. So that's the main reasons. One of the main reasons why I'll be dropping saves. Of course, later on I'll be dropping more saves more often. I mean, since this is an actual recorded run through the game, I want to try to do as little saves as possible, but sometimes I may just have to put down saves every now and then, and just so I can get from here to there. At some points, I may have to put saves down whenever I level up. So this is particularly only with caster, for people that know my save list. Oh, excuse me. Anyways, let's talk to Kodamine. Young master, I have a few things to say to you before you enter the arena. Earlier, the computer registered that your primary trigger has been generated, did it not? 2 triggers must be received by the end of the week if you mean to participate in the tournament. 2. The arena itself will be divided into 2 floors. 1 trigger or cipher key is generated per floor, so obviously that results in 2 per matchup. It's the job of the master to go and retrieve these cipher keys. For convenience, everyone refers to them as primary trigger and secondary trigger. You will be notified through your portable terminal. Your portable computer terminal when a trigger generates. Okay, so let's just do our name. Combat between masters is prohibited in the arena and on campus at all times. If for some reason a fight occurs, the system will shut it down within 3 turns. As a penalty, the status of any master caught fighting on campus will be downgraded. Oh, wait a minute. Oh shit, now that I think about it, I may have to go. Yeah, I'm not talking to you yet. Okay, I may have something to talk about when I start to complete the saber, and I may have to remember this. I don't know. So, before we go into the dungeon, into there, apparently I never went down here before. I'm gonna go to the Shinji commissary, and what I did last time was buy this, but instead I'm going to buy some ether powders, or a few ether shards. As I am a bit on edge. I'm a little bit on edge when it comes to this game, for one reason. I'm using Caster. Not that Caster's a bad servant at all in this game. In fact, she's a fantastic fucking servant. But the problem is that she starts off weak in game, but then gets strong in the end. While both Saber and Archer, as far as I know with Archer, basically start off in the middle area and very much excel all the way through. But by the end of the game, Caster's skills end up being much stronger than theirs. So yeah, and let's talk to Shinji. Kiyoshi, going to get the Kiyoshi, going to get the trigger? Well, it sucks to be you. I'm going in right now too. A total cretin like you won't be able to find it, but good luck anyway.
That dirty, calculating! How dare he insult my beloved master's cell! Master, hurry up and go after him! I'll pound that little guppy into chum!
Yeah. But first, we'll stop by the nurse's office and talk to Sakura. That's actually a little bit funny. Zoom in on that. Yoshi, that's actually really a bit funny.
Starting today, the nurse's office will stock healing supplies. Healing supplies can be provided to once around to every master. Please don't forget to come by when you have a spare moment.
And we get an ether powder, which is a weaker version of the items I just purchased. So before we go any further, let's go back up. Let's go talk to our servant. Yeah, that's TV. And time to mute myself, just in case there's an important conversation coming up.
さて、ここから先はご主人様の望むまま、解消のまま飾ってください。他人も羨む愛の巣になるよう、日々気を使ってあげてくださいね。
Okay, there's a little issue there. That is the ending of the first conversation that we had with her. I never realized that it did that. Huh. Or at least I don't remember it doing that. Ah, goddammit, I still don't have that function yet. If you're wondering, I'm pressing the square button. Or, I guess in this case, the X button, because I'm using the 360 controller. But anyways, let's head into the arena. To the first floor. I've already read this, so... Oh, there's her servant.
He smells like cheap cologne and desperation. It must be that smarmy little punk. But this might be a golden opportunity to get some info on them. Let's track them down before they leave, Master. And Master, lots of stuff happens here, and if you miss out, Any info you might have gotten will be lost for good. Also, you can only enter the arena once a day. Make sure you thoroughly explore before leaving for the day.
狩りの時間ですね。
And now we have this theme playing, which I can't quite remember what it was called. So you mean the entire soundtrack for this game is up on YouTube, but this theme is, like, we get to hear quite often, but this means that there's danger about. Particularly, and in this case, it's Shinji and her servant that is directly ahead of us. That is ahead of us, and possibly blocking our path. In fact, where they are is where that bee was from yesterday. So, we're about to run into Shinji for the first time. Actually, we did just run into Shinji.
Hey, it's that weaselly little jerk! I knew he'd show up. You run into your opponents a lot in the arena a lot. You never know what these meetings will turn out, but this might be a great chance to see what they're up to.
So, you know what? I would cut out. I would cut the part now, but I honestly don't have enough time to do. I honestly shouldn't do so. So, anyways, let's start this thing up. Kyoshi, you're late. While you were crawling along with the slug you are, I obtained the trigger. What's with that look? Your skills are pathetic compared to mine, so don't be so harsh on yourself. And speaking of you losing, let me introduce you to my servant. I'm going to win. It's not like it matters to me. If you can't even get your cyber key, you might as well just accept your game over right here and now. Seriously, feel free to turn him into a bullet-ridden corpse whenever you feel like it.
おしゃべりはもうおしまいかい？もったいないね。なかなか聞き応えがあったのに。ほら、うちのマスターは人間付き合いがご存知の通り下手くそだろ？
Get fucked, Shinji. Eat a dick.
坊やとは珍しく意気投合しているんで、平和的解決もありかと思ってたんだがね。
何勝手に僕を分析してんだよお前。こいつとはただのライバル。いいから痛めつけてやってよ。
おやおや、素直じゃないね。だがまあ、自称親友を叩きのめす少年の悪さは私好みだ。いい悪党っぷりだよシンジ。報酬をたっぷり用意しときな。
And now begins the And now begins our first unauthorized battle in the entire game. This is the entire game of guess now because we don't know what the fuck they have with this. So this is why I brought in the healing item. Because Catcher has such a low health pool at this point, I am quite honestly kind of afraid. Because with Saber, I didn't have so much fear, as she only took off a total of 100 health. With Caster, this could be a bit more difficult. So, we're gonna throw in an attack, break, guard again, attack and break. Oops, shit. Ugh.
稼げる時に思いっきり踏んだくるのが私の流儀さ。
Oh, fucking hell. Oof. Getting a little bit hairy there. Oh god. That's not good. Oh Jesus! That's gonna hurt! Oh god! Oh my lord. Jesus Christ. That was a bit too close for my... That is a bit too close for comfort. Oh my god. You see, like, this game, like, it is very possible to lose that first encounter. I haven't done it, but it is very impossible to lose this first encounter if you happen to be at the worst luck ever. To be honest, I mean, each turn is like a 33%, about a 33% chance of you getting it right. Hey, now, because, well, it's all guesswork. And I'm glad she did not start using her skills yet, because that would be dangerous. Anyways, crap. It looks like the serve has its eyes on us. Oh well, there's no need to take him out right now anyway. You know, I like seeing you grovel in the dirt like trash. Beg hard enough and I might even make you my underling. Who knows? I might even share some of the prize money with you.
Ah! I can't believe that punk dared to desecrate the supple skin of this fair maiden. I'll rip it to shreds. Oh yeah, considering his servant uses a gun, she might be an archer, but don't quote me on that.
And we are not good. So now we get introduced to the information matrix. Basically, as you keep going along, you will learn different things about each serpent. Currently, the main thing that we learn is actually right there. We know what she looks like, and we know that she could possibly be an archer because she uses a ranged weapon. However, anyone that's a fan of the Fate series knows that this is not entirely the case with this character. Fucking hell. There have been plenty of characters who used ranged weapons and are not of that class. There's an archer class. There's an archer who uses swords, and the fans of the Fate Stay universe know who this character is. And look, it's us. Except we're not stupidly dead. We're not dead. We're not almost dead. At least I don't think I was almost dead when I recorded this for Saber. Anyways, new info will pop up there and wanted to make it sure to light up so we will know how much stuff that we have.
So yeah, really investigate the arena to find out info on the enemy and maybe gain a tactical advantage. The key to surviving the Holy Grail War is to gather as much info as you can, and to follow my nose, of course.
I guess you're right.
Yeah, my praise, please. Or you can just rub my ears. Oh yeah, this war is also a race against time. We might not see that little punk again tomorrow. Some info is only available on certain days, so you should try to search the arena every day.
And the normal music is back in. I am killing my voice doing Cash's voice. Oh my god, that hurts. Oh my god, stop. Okay. So I'm going to head over to this fountain. And the next part, we will look through the rest of the arena. On camera, mind you. On recording. Well, hang on. You know what? No. I was gonna let it go on a little bit longer. The next part may be full of a bit, because the next part's gonna be full of fights. But, hold on, let me look at my guide again. Let me check my guide. Give me a moment. Now the funny thing is, according to the skill list, okay, so I'm checking my guide, and I hope future QC cut that out. Apparently, she does have one of her skills, but of course she can't use it. She didn't use it because it would give her a little bit of a hint. I'm not gonna say what the skill is, so yeah. So it looks like that on day 3 we'll have time to do this, to go grinding. So what I'll do is that next part we'll fight a few more enemies. We'll go grab the rest of the items in the arena, in the first floor of the arena, and then we'll head on out and continue the story. Sound good to you guys? I hope so, because that's the plan of attack. Anyways, this is me, Kyoshiraga, say. Anyways, thank you so much for watching the video. If you like this video, leave a like, and if you want to be notified, subscribe and hit that little bell icon. I'm not telling you. You should probably subscribe and hit the little bell icon if you want to be notified for more things that come from me. Well, more videos at least. Anyways, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next part of Fate Extra. Later!